So there is this person that you're not really in contact with. You kind of have some distance with. You yourself have even pulled back from them. You're not really sure how to move forward completely when it comes to this connection. You're feeling a lack of real balance here, but it's despite the pain that has happened in this connection, it has caused you to reflect on a lot of things that you genuinely want for yourself when it comes to connection, to relationships. Not even just connections and romance, but relationships overall. But how does their person feel about collective? How does their person feel about collective spirits? King of Pentacles, they don't know how to move forward right now. They don't know how to create action, move forward in the stability. If you saw part 1, then you know that I was picking up energy that even if they want to, they just don't know how to create action. How do they emotionally feel though, spirits? How do they emotionally feel? King of Swords. Not King of Swords. We have Knight of Swords. So they are thinking a lot on how they can move forward. And if you look at this knight here, he kind of has like the sword on his shoulder and he's looking off into the distance. He's wanting to logically figure out the best moves to move forward, to go through within these decisions. But with this King of Pentacles energy here, it's a lack of knowing how to move forward, potentially still moving in ways of emotional manipulation, but I'm also picking up that financial insecurity that was coming up with this broke energy. So maybe they even feel as if they can't properly show up for you right now because they can't financially afford to give you the life that they want to. Or they're working on their own finances. I'm getting a lot of energy, like perfectionism energy from your person. Maybe they hold themselves to these great standards that are on some grand scheme of existence are extremely unrealistic. Then they cut themselves off on, well, if I can't be that, then I can't be anything that I want to be. And then they go on this self-sabotaging realm or this self-sabotaging spree, and in this self-sabotaging spree, they were expecting you to kind of be just like that. You are not just like that. You kind of shook up the world. They realized a lot in which they were settling, and they were telling themselves this is unrealistic for you, when in reality, it's not the fact that it was unrealistic for them. They just weren't willing to get up and do that internal work that would actually put them in the position of holding someone of high value and high standards of someone like you, right? Someone like collective. This person is realizing a lot in the ways that they've moved are not proper to genuinely hold in a relationship. Does that necessarily mean they're going to actually turn around because they're coming to these realizations? I wouldn't say that per se. How are you feeling towards this person right now? Because I'm also getting some energy that you're not too fond of them right now. That fell down sideways. 8 of Swords. What did I just say? You're not too fond of them. You're feeling kind of stuck in this pain that has happened in the past. But there is a level of you that's letting go of this and willing to embrace a new level of change. But this pain that you experienced with this person is kind of keeping you stuck in this position and where you're at. This Ace of Pentacles, you're not quite sure how to move forward in general. It's holding you back from truly having that experience that you do want. These realizations that you're going through in this hermit mode, you're reflecting a lot on what you actually truly want from a relationship. Like I said, what happened here, there's pain that's happened, and you're both reflecting on it. They're realizing where they have settled in life, and it's caused them to act in ways that aren't to their higher self, and it's causing you to also realize the place in the type of relationships that you've also accepted for yourself, but the type of relationships that you want for yourself. Maybe in this relationship, you told yourself you were happy with this person, but now that things have ended and gone the way that they have, you're sitting there reflecting on, no, actually, that's not what I want. I don't want this. But you're still kind of stuck because there's this pain of something that happened. We have death in reverse. You're fighting this rebirth. You are fighting this rebirth within you. What is going to help collective here, spirits? Okay, we have the Magician in reverse. I'm going to run out of time, so we're actually going to get into a part 3. I didn't realize this reading was going to get into 3 parts, but we'll get into a part 3, and I'll pull some oracle cards for you. We'll see just a little bit more on what is going to help you in this situation. We also have Queen of Wands in reverse. My goodness. I'll catch you in part 3.